As well as what to expect from Novo Nordisk tomorrow. Let's bring in BMO Managing Director and Head of Healthcare Research, Evan Siegerman. Evan, great to have you with us.
Thank you for having me.
We've seen the reaction of the stocks. We saw the reaction of the biotech sector in general. It was down 5% very swiftly on the back of Dr. Prasad's appointment. It sounds like everything that he is advocating or advocating against will cost these companies a lot more money to bring drugs to market. Is that the bottom line?
Most definitely. And I think he's a general skeptic of the industry, of all the things that FDA has kind of come up with to get drugs approved faster, accelerated approval, single-arm trials for rare disease. He's a big skeptic, of course, of the COVID vaccines for those who are not immunocompromised and really at risk. So I think that there's just an overhang for the sector now.
I mean, he's saying that he would want randomized trials of the boosters because otherwise you're not testing every strain of the vaccine, and therefore it can cause all sorts of side effects that we don't know about.
But you can't even really do a randomized trial for the booster at this point. It's not really ethical, and there's not enough COVID circulating around, so you have to just figure out where you're going to pick your battles.
Okay. The sector is one that has struggled under negative sentiment. This just adds to it. Is this investable?
I think the biopharma sector, is investable. Human health is very important. I think we definitely have a lot of headwinds. Pharma tariffs, which we can talk about as well, have been an overhang and a theme of earnings. And if you listen to any management team over the past earnings cycle, they don't know the answer because I don't think anyone does. We have Novo reporting tomorrow, which we'll touch on. I could see them get hit with some tariffs as they make their product overseas.
Right.
But I do think the sector is investable, but we are definitely facing headwinds.
Well, that was going to be my question. Is Novo out of the woods? I mean, we've talked about it now for a while. I've been wrong for probably $40 to the downside, but has it found a place where, good news is going to be sort of championed and bad news is sort of in the stock already?
So last week we had two bits of good news. One, they indicated that they are offering their $4.99 Wegovy on all telehealth platforms. We saw with Hims, and then also got an exclusive deal with CVS Caremark, where Wegovy is the exclusive anti-obesity medication as of July 1st for many of their formularies. Tomorrow, what I'm focused on, trends with GLP-1s, so Wegovy. Script numbers have not looked good, and I think a lot of folks are concerned that they might have to cut the guide. But do they punt that to 2Q because they're going to point to compounders going away May 22nd, and of course this CVS kind of formulary bit. So we could see them, numbers could be squishy. They may punt it, and I think to your point that makes it a bit harder to invest in. I'm also concerned about orforglipron. We had some data from Lilly a few weeks ago. And we got more in 3Q.
Would you rather Eli Lilly or Novo right here, right now?
Eli Lilly.
Okay.
I think Dave Ricks really understands the moment when it comes to the political side of things. Orforglipron is going to be a fantastic drug, and we have the data.